Welcome back everyone to another beer review. Let's just get yourself comfy. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. What have we got coming up for you now? We've got one that I picked up from Morrison's now. Part of a 4 for 6 if I remember rightly. I've got a horrible feeling that this is going to be another bad one. I don't know if anyone out there, whoever's watched this, if you haven't seen the Cotton Clouds review that I've done before, it'll be the last one up before this. Yeah, it was a bit of a shocker. And I've got a feeling this may well be heading down them lines as well. So let's just shut up, get on with it. What I've got, like I said, picked it up, part of a 4 for 6 from Morrison's. It's from Greene. And this is their IPA reserve, coming in at 5.4% in a 500ml bottle, coming at £1.50 as part of the 4 for 6. There's the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's see if I can, a bit better there. Any better? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get it out the bottle, get it into this glass, and let's see what happens. I cannot believe they still put beers in clear bottles. It's never a good thing. Light will kill the hops in it. It's about time they bloody learned and put it in darker bottles now. Anyway, I don't think I've ever reviewed Greene beer, but I could be wrong. So let's see what we get. Yeah. So, beer in a glass. Gentle carbonation, very gentle carbonation. A copper in colour, I'd say. We've got half a finger of compact white head on top. I mean, IPA reserve. I mean, what are they saying about this? Let's have a quick nosy. I mean, IPA reserve, you kind of think of IPA, don't you? But I think it's going to be more like an ale, judging from what they're saying. It does say rich and fruity, so I'm just going to go with an ale, really, a bog standard ale rather than an IPA. But there we go. You've had a look. Let's dive in on the nose, and let's get this review going. It's got a rich sort of heavy smell. Fruity, you definitely are. You're getting the fruitiness in it. There's almost a big, rich, malty fruit aroma. Sort of like hedgerow fruit sort of thing. That'd be from the hops, isn't it? But other than that, nothing else. I mean, the maltiness is the biggest sort of aroma in there. So let's dive in, give it a go. Fingers crossed it's going to be okay. Let's go in again. Thin in body. Carbonation is nice and gentle, to be honest. It's not, there's enough in there just to give you a little psst, but it's not going to fill you up with gas. The mouthfeel does suffer because the beer's thin, and you do feel the carbonation in the sense that it doesn't improve the mouthfeel. Taste wise, there's something in there that I can't put my finger on. Maybe it's a mix of flavours, but there's something not overly nasty, if I'm going to be honest, but something just doesn't quite sit right. Malty, toffee sort of sweetness in there. Back end for me, you're getting a gentle bitterness come through, and you're getting that sort of like a fruity sort of bitterness, dark fruit sort of bitterness, hedgerow fruit bitterness. 5.4%, you're not, I wouldn't say you're really sort of getting that 5.4%, but it does feel, again, a little bit heavier, a little bit more boozy than some drinks do. I'm not sure what to make of it. I mean, I think where I'm going to head with this is that it's a typical sort of supermarket ale. It's okay. It's not awful. I don't think it's the worst beer I've ever had, to be honest. Well, it certainly isn't the worst beer I've ever had. I know that, judging from the last review that I've done. But typical supermarket ale. Not particularly nasty, but there is something in there that just has a little bit of a funny sort of taste to it. I mean, it's typical sort of old school fodder, really. Yeah, you get a bit of toffee, malty sweet toffiness in there, and the bitterness on the back end. A little bit of the fruitiness is coming through. Yeah, I've rambled through this video. Let's just shut the hell up. So, what do I think of it? Would I pick it up again? I wouldn't go out to pick it up again, because I think there are much better sort of £1.50 ales on the shelf. It's okay. I wouldn't rush back to it. If it's all that was on in a pub, I'd probably drink it. You know, if I had the offering of a Carling or a Foster's and this was on, I'd probably have a dabble at that, see what it was like. But yeah, I mean, typical sort of supermarket customer kind of middle-aged bloke who wants to try some different ale sort of beer. You know what I mean? It's one of them. So I'm not going to totally slate it, but it's nothing fantastic. So for me, if you want to give it a go, give it a go. And let me know what you think. At £1.49 as a 4 for 6, you're not really spending much money, so it's worth a dabble. But I mean, you know, I know ale sort of go anyway, but it doesn't look particularly fancy. It's never going to kill you drinking it, so I'm going to shut up. Get on with it, Baz. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. I'm going to leave you all in peace now because I've chatted shit for far too long, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.